Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Dungeon and Puzzles. Last time, it took a while, but I actually made some progress. So let's see if we can keep the trend going today. I start with the gloves for pulling things around, and it looks like I will need to do some pulls. It is pretty tempting to do this just to get the easy kill on this guy. However, then I think that doesn't leave me a good way to get the sword. That said, if I don't do that, how am I going to get the sword? I guess it probably would involve pulling the rat at the beginning. So suppose I do that first. Then I could do this to get my sword. And then somehow I missed that I was also going to have to pull this down, which is problematic. So I should have done that sooner, it seems like, so that I'll eventually be able to get to the exit. And that's also going to be somewhat difficult to find a good time to route in. I suppose I could do it... I guess I could also pull it up, actually. Suppose I did that. Suppose I pull this up. However, that's not bad. Oops. That's not going to work. How am I going to kill the slime? I don't see a good way right now. Suppose, before I pulled this down, I killed the slime now. There we go. And then killed this guy. And then pulled this up. And then realize I don't have a way to get to the rat. So maybe don't kill this guy yet. And then pull this up. Okay. I got a room clear, and actually my move count was not awful there. 27 versus a par time of 22 is not bad for a first attempt. So let's restart and see how we can do better. That felt pretty good. And it still seems like this feels pretty good. It would be nice to get up to the sword without as much movement as I'm doing so far. I do think I'm going to pull the shelf north rather than south. So let's see, last time I did basically something like this. I just want to see if I'm successfully repeating my prior solution. That's a 25, so I already managed to save 2. I'm not exactly sure what I did differently, but in any case, there's still 3 more that we need to save. I still feel good about these initial moves. It's a long way to get around to the rat. It's 1, 2, 3 moves to get here and then be able to kill him. I don't see a good way to avoid that, though. And not kill him, just to be able to get up to the sword. And then it's a lot of wasted moves to kill the slime. So is there a way to deal with that? With fewer wasted moves? I guess ideally... if I did this... Right, the problem is I can't get back to the rat now. So is there a way that I could have killed the rat sooner? For example, suppose I go ahead and kill him now. Then come up here and kill these guys in this order. Oh, right. But now I still have a long walk to get back. Oops. Right, and I also don't have a long walk. I don't have any walk to get back around to the south. And so that is the reason that I needed the upper left guy still alive. And if the upper left guy is still alive, then I can't kill the slime that way. There's no reason I'd want to do this, right? I don't think so. And there's no reason I'd want to do this, right? I do note these two spots exist in a position that I have never taken advantage of them existing, and so that seems a little suspicious to me. And so I'm wondering when I might take advantage of those locations. Not at all obvious to me right now. So I think I will continue with some of this. Still kind of doing all the same moves right now. I could pull on one of these guys. Would that help me at all? I don't think it would. And so right now I have the problem that it takes all these steps to get over to you and kill you. And I still haven't managed to pull this out of the way, which means I still need to go back and drag it. And it's just taking a lot of turns. So is there a way that I can optimize some of that movement? Yeah, the slime is definitely the guy who seems to be causing me the most trouble in terms of move count. Is there some other way I could deal with him? Is there any way that I could do this and still be okay? And if I'm going to be pulling the shelf to the north, the answer seems like it's no. And if I'm going to be pulling... you know what? I'd never thought about... Suppose I do this. And then... Well, no, that doesn't help, does it? I mean, I can kill these guys both at once and kill this guy. And I could have gone right up, right? Except for I never moved the shelf north. So if I'd managed to move the shelf to the north, then that would have been great. But I didn't manage to do that. So is there... I think I want to look at moving the shelf south again. Which I definitely need to kill this guy first, I think. So suppose I move the shelf south. Then the issue is... we have multiple issues. Yeah, I'm trapped here right now, aren't I? Because I can't deal with you. Okay, but I didn't have to pull the rat at the beginning. Okay, so let's try this. Suppose I leave the rat there in the corner. I pull this guy over. I pull the shelf to the south. Now I do some walking where I pull the rat. And then what? I guess this doesn't feel efficient, but I can kill the rat this way and then just do all of my kills here. And that's actually going to work. Hey, look at that. I got the par score. All right. I got a room. And it only took like 10 minutes or something. And so let's take a look at secret number 6 that opened up. What do we have here? Once again, glove and sword. The sword will be necessary, otherwise I can't kill guys. The glove will be necessary in order to kill the ogre guy at the bottom. And yeah, I'll have to do at least a couple of pole moves to pull that guy up. So let's not think too hard about this, and let's just kind of do some moves and see how they go. So I'm going to go ahead and kill you. I'm not sure how I'm getting to the exit yet. Don't worry about it. That might be enough. And then, let's see. I could go here and pull this, and that would help me get to the exit later, probably. And also helps me get in here. This gets me killing this guy, but oh, how am I ever going to kill that guy? Okay, south guy has emerged to be the problem. And so, in order to kill south guy, I think I have to pull the pot possibly all the way up to where the slime is. That's interesting. Okay, so suppose I did this. We'll pull on that other pot later. Now I can pull on that pot. Great. Except... it's still difficult to get where I want to get. Because if I kill this guy, like, I don't have any way to get over into the right column here. Into the correct column is what I'm trying to say. I suppose, just in terms of thinking about stuff, if I had done that, well, it still doesn't help me. I mean, I can do something really ugly like this. Also doesn't help me. Nothing helps. Yeah, what are possible... What are possible ways to get in the column to kill the blue guy at the bottom? Let's ignore every other aspect of the puzzle and just try to come up with something that works there. I guess I could have actually pulled the slime. Hold on. I didn't think about that. Suppose I drag the slime around too? Oops. I'm wasting a bunch of moves. Don't worry about it. That could actually be helpful because now I can do this. Didn't really want to do that, I don't think. Or did I? I'm not sure that it matters. And I really just want to be walking around. Right. I didn't want that to be here. Okay, so... suppose I'd done... I mean, I could do this, which is really kind of awful and ugly. But it does enable me to go down here and kill this guy. So that's a type of progress. And that I will now be able to solve the room. In a mere 35 room. Sparse 21. Okay, so we got a solve. That's progress. That was a lot of moves to get into that center column down there. So let's come up with something better. Maybe I need to pull... Here's an idea. Let's not worry about the sword yet. Maybe I need to pull this way. Oh, I didn't even notice that this was a movable object. It was just static in my brain. I don't know that I want to pull that, but I didn't even notice it, and so that's obviously an oversight on my part, but look at this. Now all of a sudden, I can kill this guy, I can come down here and kill this guy, I can realize I've cut myself off from being able to kill that other guy. Okay, could I have killed him sooner? Other guy? Not easily. Yeah, not easily that I can see. I guess I could... No. Let's go ahead and get this guy killed. Or actually, what if I did this? What if I go down here, kill this guy first? Then I could drag this to the left, and that opens up the ability to go kill the other guy, question mark? Actually, it doesn't. If I pull at another one, yes, then I can go kill the other guy. And then kill you. And then just drag you. Oh, hold on. I could just go to the exit now. Okay, that's down to 27. So that's an improvement. So we're making progress. Efficient ways to get to those two dudes. Suppose I kill you first. Okay, there's one problem solved. Then we go do what we were doing here, which is namely this. Not that. And this. Then we kill everybody. And then we pull this. Okay, we're getting better. Because now I'm down to 24. Alright, and so it felt inefficient walking around the ways that I did at the beginning, so what if I pick up both things at once? So what if I pick up this and this, then kill you, and then I don't have to pick up the glove this time around because I already picked it up. Something, something. But I already killed the slime. Oops, no, that's fine. This is going to be the same number of turns, isn't it? It is. That's a 24 solution again. So I did it slightly in a different order, but it still ended up being the same number of moves. Okay, I understand that. So is there a more efficient way... Is there a way to route in the glove? Later? I mean, I need it by now, right? Yeah, so I feel like I want to grab it at the beginning and then somehow take advantage of that. It's still very suspicious that that right table could be moved. And I've not figured out a reason to want to move it just yet. And it might involve killing the guy on the right. And remind me what the problem was dragging this up twice. It did not create a way for me to kill Southern guy. Right, I needed to drag something off to the left to bang into. Okay, so that was the problem with that. And so, oops. And so if I do that by dragging it to the left now, then I can pick up the sword in my routing here. Kill you. Kill you. Oh, I never got into this bottom row though. Whoops. How'd I get into the bottom row the other way? How did I get into the bottom row the other way? I don't remember. How is that possible? Hold on. If I... Actually, let's do footprints. Let's do a replay. Let's watch my previous solution. I killed that guy first. And I never needed to get into the bottom row because once I killed that guy, I had already killed the guy on the right. The only reason to be in the bottom row. Got it. Okay. Okay. So... How can I do this faster? I have no ideas. I do like killing you. I think this is pretty much the same thing I just did. Oops, not that though. Oh wait, that actually, is that better? Hold on. No, because now all of a sudden this is in the way. Alright, so, oops. It does cost me an extra move to have to step over here to drag this to the right, though, which is what I was noticing. So if there was a way to avoid that, that would be great. But it's still, that would only save me like one move on this solution. So I'd still need to like save another couple of moves, but I'm starting to think about how dragging an extra needless object just as a way to like save a step or a tempo could be useful. So that's good. So if I kill you on the way, the problem with killing you on the way is now I'm never in the column that I need to be in order to drag that pot up from the south. And so I'll end up having to do a bit of walking just to get back there, and that's a waste of time. And attacking a broken pot doesn't do anything. Lest we think I'm forgetting some important mechanic. Okay, and so if I... So, what else could I do to save time? If I did bring this up twice, then the only way we're going to get into the correct column again is by dragging some other object there. And the pot would be in the way unless the pot is the object. So that doesn't seem good. So it does feel like the pot wants to be dragged once to the left and then dragged another time to the left. And it does feel like maybe walking that way is the way to do it. Yeah, but I should have killed that guy up front. And even if I had... Is there any way I could drag the sword? I don't think so in this one. Is there any way that moves like this could be useful? Actually, yes. That actually seems plausible. All right, let's run with that for a second. Because now I can do this, and is this my best opportunity to kill the guy on the right? Or do I get another? I think this is my best opportunity. And then I could pull you to the right. Then kill you. Aha! Look at that! 21 out of 21! I got the part-time. Or move, finish, step, count, something. It's not a time. Feels like a time. Feels like I'm speedrunning. Something, something. Okay, great. Let's at least take a look at 55. It's going to be a combination of 3. Okay. So we have the sword, we have the gloves, we have the shield. With this monster and nothing else to kill with, obviously I need to pick up the sword. I'll be forced to pick up the gloves to move into the room. And so the question is, do I need the shield? Let's assume for the moment no. And see if we can solve the room. Ah. I already see something that I can do with the shield, which doesn't involve picking it up. It is using it for movement, so that I can get to this guy and kill him. However, even then, we have a problem. Alright, duly noted. Suppose I only... Do I need to bop the monster somewhere? Hold on. After I did this, I could drag this. Sure, nice, yeah, whatever. Doesn't help me get anywhere. That's not going to help me. So, okay, so what if I had done this? I could drag this up, and now I'm in the correct Romajigger. Okay, so what if I did this, walked around here. Oh, I picked it up. Didn't occur to me that I'd be picking that up as opposed to stopping in front of it so I could drag it. But of course. Okay. So let's drag it one more. I think I do want to kill the guy. And I think I don't have a choice really but to go here. I could go here, drag the shield to the north. Let's just kind of play with things for a second. Now if I go pick up the shield, can I bop this? I can. And so I could bop that. And then as a result, I would be able to pull this out. And then I could bop it again. And that at least gets me to the exit in 25. I needed to do it in 19. All right. That wasn't bad. I feel like I need to kill this guy, and now is the time to do it. Oh, suppose I did this. Drag this. Pick this up. Well, now I can never get to a good position to do anything useful. So, feels like I do need to drag this somewhere. Well, this is kind of what I did before. That's exactly what I did before, I believe. And it wasn't super great. Yeah. That's pretty much what I did before. I'm still convinced I want to do things in this order and not, like, pick up the shield and try to drag the sword or something like that. I haven't ever done this, but from here, I don't think there's anything I can do. I mean, I could just end up here with the shield, right? And kill you. And, oh, and then bop this thing. And I might have been able to even do that faster with a different something. But how does this do overall? That's already better. So that's 22. And I feel like I could have done something even better there, so let's take a look. So, from here, I could just walk onto the shield, kill the guy, bop this thing to the north, walk over here and over here, pull, walk, bop, and then go to the exit, and I'm done. 19. Did it, par score. I did it, and so the improvement from that time to the last time is previously I did something ridiculous to get to the shield when I could have just walked on top of the shield. I don't remember exactly the details of it. Okay. But basically, we're now into a branch that seems to use 3 things at a time, it seems like. And so we can look forward to more puzzles along those lines. But this was actually a very successful day, and so I'm going to hedge my bets and not try to push too much farther, and say I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Dungeon and Puzzles. For now, bye bye.